Okay, let's be real. Are you pouring money into digital ads only to watch those expensive clicks just vanish without a trace? It's one of the most frustrating things in business. So in this explainer, we're going to break down exactly how to stop the bleeding and build a marketing funnel that actually turns clicks into real customers.
So let's just start with an honest question, right? Do your digital ads feel like a black hole for cash? You know the feeling. You're spending the money, you're seeing the clicks in your dashboard, but the phone isn't ringing and your inbox is, well, empty. If that sounds painfully familiar, you are definitely in the right place.
So first, let's diagnose the problem. It all starts with this idea that you're paying for attention that you just can't seem to keep. The core of the problem is actually pretty simple. You're paying for attention, but you're not holding on to it. I mean, think about it. Every single click you buy on Google or Facebook is like a tiny little transaction. You've successfully bought a few seconds of someone's focus. But the instant they land on your site, the clock is ticking, and that precious attention, it's usually gone in a flash. And this right here is the painful result. You get the click, which feels like a win, right? But it never bridges that massive gap to become a genuine inquiry from a real person. It's just a dead end. That person you paid to attract is gone. And a lot of the time, they're gone forever. So let's figure out where that breakdown is really happening. It happens in what we can call a broken or maybe a leaky funnel. Seriously, just imagine pouring water into a funnel that's full of holes. That's your ad budget. So let's pinpoint exactly where those leaks are.
Now, these leaks are surprisingly predictable, and they're usually caused by a few common culprits. For instance, your ad promises a free guide, but the landing page is just your generic homepage. Bam, that's a leak. Your page takes 5 seconds to load. That's not a leak, that's a fire hose of lost money. You have 10 different buttons asking the user to do 10 different things. You can see the problem. And maybe the biggest leak of all, having no system in place to follow up with the people who don't convert right away.
This quote from our source material really just says it all. You're making the investment to get someone's attention, but your system isn't set up to capitalize on it. You lose them before you can even try to bring them back for a second look. All right, enough about the problem. Let's talk about the solution. And the good news is, this doesn't require some massive, super complex system. We're going to build a simple, tight funnel based on 5 core steps. So here it is, the whole framework. We're going to walk through each one of these, from message match all the way to measuring for revenue. This is your blueprint for plugging those leaks for good. First up, message match. This is so simple, but it is so often overlooked. If your ad says, download our 2024 marketing cheat sheet, your landing page headline has to say something almost identical. It instantly tells the visitor, hey, you're in the right place, and the thing I promised you in the ad is right here. It's all about reassurance. Next is step 2, speed and focus. Your page absolutely, positively must load in under 3 seconds. Anything more and you've already lost a huge chunk of your audience. Gone. Your page also needs one single clear goal. Not learn more, contact us, and read our blog. Just one thing. And that one goal should lead to one simple form with the fewest fields possible. Don't ask for their life story. Just get what you need to start the conversation. So okay, the visitor is on your fast, focused page. Awesome. Now you have to overcome their natural skepticism. That's where trust blocks come in. Right next to your form or your submit button, you need proof. This could be tangible results, specific data. It could be glowing customer reviews, or maybe logos of clients you've worked with. This stuff reduces hesitation at that critical moment of decision. Okay, but what about the 97% of people, and yeah, it's that high, who won't convert on their first visit, even with a great page? Well, that's what step 4 is for. The retargeting loop. By using a tracking pixel or capturing an email, you earn the right to continue the conversation. You can follow up with helpful stuff, like answers to common questions or detailed case studies, gently guiding them back when the time is right. And finally, the step that ties this whole thing together, measure to revenue. Now, this is the critical mindset shift. You have to stop measuring success by things like clicks or form fills. You have to track the entire journey, from that first ad click to the inquiry, through all your follow-up, all the way to a closed paying customer. That's the only way to know your true return on ad spend. So what happens when you actually put all 5 of these steps together? What's the real payoff for building this simple, tight funnel? Well, let's take a look at the transformation. I mean, the difference is just night and day. On the left, with a leaky funnel, you've got wasted ad spend, totally unpredictable leads, and a murky, confusing picture of your performance. But on the right, with a tight funnel, you get more inquiries for the exact same ad spend, a predictable pipeline of new business, and crystal clear visibility into your return on investment. This really changes how we should think about our websites and landing pages, you know? Their job isn't just to look pretty or to have a bunch of information. They have a very specific financial role to play in your business. And if you take just one thing away from this explainer, please let it be this. The true purpose of your funnel is to create a clear, measurable line from your advertising campaign spend directly to closed revenue in your bank account. If you can't draw that line, your funnel is broken, period. So I'll leave you with one final question. After everything we've covered, take a hard, honest look at your own marketing. Is your website a funnel carefully guiding prospects to become customers? Or is it a sieve, just letting your time, your attention, and your money leak away? The choice really is yours.